Howdy folks, today I'd like to take a casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the first week of June of 2011. Today is Wednesday, the 1st of June. Welcome to the new month, and we'll go ahead and get started here. I have to apologize for not creating a Goody Haul vid on Monday. I normally do them on Mondays. It's now Wednesday, but gotta apologize. Just things that came up that I was not able to shoot. But we'll go ahead and get started, and we have here a Power Rangers Samurai. Now this set is not for me. This is actually for Munchkin number 2. But I decided to put this in my vid because this set here, this Yellow Ranger here, is one of the hardest figures to find, at least for the Power Rangers Samurai line. Me and the Munchkin have been looking for this set for months, ever since the Power Rangers Samurai line came out. My son is a big fan of the Power Rangers, and trying to find the Earth Ranger here is just a real pain in the you-know-what. And I could never ever find this set. And I finally found one. It looked like Target had restocked their shelves, and I guess I was the first one to get there because they not only had the Yellow Ranger but the Pink Ranger, which is also harder to find, but not as hard as the Yellow Ranger here. And I was just very excited to see this. Finally see this. I was about to order one online through eBay. But I really didn't want to because this guy is going for, I think, $20 to $30 to $40. I've seen it as high as. And for a figure this size, wow, $40 is a lot of money. And I stuck it out, decided to just keep searching, and finally found it at a Target. So Munchkin number 2 is going to be super excited about finally completing his team. Well, now there's a Gold Ranger, so I guess I don't know if that's coming out. So really his main core team is going to be finally complete, and I'm actually going to box this up and surprise him with this figure set. We're going to do a fake unboxing. I'm going to pretend I had ordered something online. And I'd like to shoot some video of his reaction when he finds out what's inside that box. But this Power Ranger cost, I believe, $7 at Target. So really neat find. I'm very happy to finally get this here. Next up, I was at Toys R Us and picked up a Stewie Griffin figure. And this makes one set closer to completion of my family unit of Family Guy figures. I believe I only have the dog and Lois, and that's all that's left to at least complete the main, is it 6 here. And this one cost $11 and seems a bit pricey, but it does come with quite a few accessories here. You got the ray gun, the gun or pistol doll, and I don't know if that's a speak and spell in the back there. But pretty neat find. Just 2 more to go for my family unit from Family Guy. Also at Toys R Us, I was able to pick up here a Iron Man Armored Avenger Initiative War Machine. I already had one I picked up earlier, but I decided to give it to a friend because I know he was looking forward to the War Machine figure more than I was, so I decided to give that to him. But I found another one here, and this was $18 here. Pretty cool. And also at Toys R Us, I did pick up Green Lantern Hal Jordan, and the Movie Masters Hal Jordan. And for the longest while, I've been on the fence on picking up the Movie Master line. And it was not until I got the Gahoo figure out of the package last week, or maybe it was a week before last. I can't remember when I shot the video of it. But I was pretty impressed with the Gahoo figure, and that sold me on getting the Movie Master line. And I picked up one at the store. When was it? I think it was Saturday at Toys R Us, and I noticed on this particular figure, well, the little label here got shifted around, but looking through the package, this particular figure does not have the green display base that I've seen some videos of the Hal Jordan figure. So I don't know if it's a Toys R Us thing or just somebody who forgot to pack in the display base, which I'm not missing it too much, but I thought that was kind of interesting here. But this figure, I think, looks pretty decent. I really do like the Movie Master line, especially the aliens. And I did get that Green Man through Matty Collector, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up the rest that are on the retail shelves. I think it's Rot Lop Fan, I think his name is, and Tomari. I'll pick him up as well. And I noticed that there's a Not Kaloy version online. I haven't seen him on retail. I think I'll pick that one up online as well. But the thing with these Movie Master, especially the Hal Jordan, you really have to look out for the QC on the paint on there, especially at the mask area and the eye area. And I had to go through, sift through several packs just to find one that I was happy with. But this cost $15 at Toys R Us, which is cheaper than other places like Target, which is selling it for $16 on there. Now, speaking of Target, I did pick up a few items at Target. I did pick up these here. They're on super clearance. These are the Generator Rex 4-inch figures. They were clearance down to $1.50. Now, I'm not into the main figures, and but I really do like these. I don't know. They look like bug-like creatures, or they're called Evos on here. And me and Munchkin number 2 decided to go ahead and purchase this, and we're gonna split these figures. Munchkin number 2 is going to get the main figures here, and I'm going to get these bug-like creatures. I think they're really cool, and if I repaint them, I think they would look even better. They don't have any articulation. I just think they're really, really cool on there. So, but these guys are reduced down to $1.50 at Target, and also at Target, I did pick up another Transformer Mech Tech Human Alliance figure. This one is of Sandstorm and Private Deadcliff. And in my previous Goody Haul report, I did mention that I'm not super fond of the deluxe class Dark of the Moon figures. It's just because of the scale. I was just kind of put off of the scale, but I really dig the Human Alliance figures. They're generally about Scout class, and they are decently articulated, and I think they look pretty neat. And I may pick up a few more of the Human Alliance sets. I think they are actually pretty cool. And this one here is cost, I think, $10 at Target on there. And I did spot some Captain America figures and picked up a couple. Now, I'm a bit on the fence of the Captain America figures. When I first saw them just recently, actually, just last week, I was kind of disappointed because of due to the QC and paint app issues with these Captain America figures. The sculpts look, I think, fantastic for the 4-inch scale, but it's just these paint apps on these guys and the QCs, especially at the knees of these figures, and really kind of bummed when I found them because I was looking forward to the Captain America line. Now, I will pick up these figures in the future, but I'm just going to be pretty picky on the ones I'm going to pick up. The more common ones, I'm really just going to look, see if I can find one that's decent on the paint apps, where I won't have to do as much touch-up work on the paint. And of course the wonky legs. And now the harder to find ones, the more uncommon and the rare ones, I'm going to just pick up regardless, due to the scarcity of the figures. Now these two figures are, I guess, from the second wave. I guess they're releasing wave 1 and 2 at the same time, but they're not too easy to find. That's just why I picked these guys up. And this one here is the movie version of Captain America, and this one here is the U.S. Agent. And these two still have pretty bad paint apps on here. I don't know if it'll pick it up in the video here, but on the glove, on here, and you got a QC here with this bent knee. The joint, I don't know if you could pick it up in the video here, is really, you could see the gap in the joint on the knee here. It's just too bad. And the off-shifted star on the shield is just, really has me bummed, because it seems that Hasbro was doing pretty well with the paint and QC issues right up to the Thor figures, and to see this on the Captain America, it's really reminds me of the early Marvel Universe QC and paint app issues they had with their figures. It seems like they've gone back on there. And here's the U.S. Agent. The star is off-shifted on the paint on this one. The paint on the wingtips are not properly applied. They had another U.S. Agent, but the red and white paint on the chest there was just worse than this figure. And I decided to pick up the lesser of two, not evils, but I guess the better of the two. And this one I'm still going to have to do some touch-up paint, which is not too bad, because black and white paint is really easy to fix on these figures. And this figure is mainly black, white, and red. So, interesting shield though. But I'll pick up the other ones as I find them in better condition, and I just have not found one that's just pretty decent. There's these Captain America figures are just really wonky legs, especially, and bad paint apps on there. And hopefully I can find some decent ones where I won't have to do as much touch-up work on them. But these cost $8 each at Target. Now, I've been going to the pharmacy stores as well on my toy hunts and my goodie hunts, and I did find this at a Rite Aid over here, which is a World's Greatest Superheroes Batman from DC Universe Classics. Not cheap over at Rite Aid. These were selling for $18, but to find another I guess a revision of Wave 1 Batman was kind of neat. I have only one other Batman in blue and gray from DC Universe Classics, and that was the Wave 1 one that has the Metamorpho Build-A-Figure part. And that guy is still sealed in the package, so I'm kind of glad I found this one here, and because I want to open the Batman figure, but I'm want to keep one in package, so glad to find a second one. So now it's just deciding which one to open, this one or the Wave 1 version of Batman on there. And if you look at this figure here in the packaging, this is what Mattel, should be doing with their packing of their figures. Recently, in I think the most recent wave, even going back as Wave 15 of DC Universe Classics, Mattel has been packing their figures in these, I guess, action poses, which is, it really screws up the joints on the figures. And Mattel, you really need to go back and look at your older figures in the packing. Look at just looking at this figure here. It's in a decently neutral pose, and if you look at the figure, none of the joints are out of whack. You can see the knees are very straight, the arm is straight. This one's bent, but it's not bent off to the side. It's actually bent on where it's supposed to bend, at the elbow. And this is how you should be packing your figures, Mattel. Forget the action poses. Just go with these static neutral poses. And then your figures will be better off for us fans. So take a cue at your older stuff. Now, finally, as I said, I was hitting the pharmacy stores and also the discount stores, and this has got to be my most interesting find. It's not a super rare figure or anything, but just the most interesting. And this here I found at a DD's Discount, which is a closeout store. I think it's a closeout to a closeout. But I found this hanging off a peg. This is a figure set that goes back to 2008, I believe. I found it for $6. Now, the surprising thing is not that it's that old. It's just the condition of this packing right here. I don't know if you can take a look. Not only has it been torn and open, it's been taped several ways. You got this big, I don't know if you can see it, but huge round clear sticker here. You got the Scotch tape on this thing. And you even got staples on this guy, just to keep this guy sealed. Now, that's surprising in itself, but what's really surprising is through the how far this guy has gone through the packaging. You can see even more tape here and Scotch tape and all that. Is that the real surprising thing is it's complete, basically. The snot missiles are still there. They're loose in the packaging though. The snot shooters there, the figures there. I think the only thing missing may be some of the packaging material and maybe the I guess the catalog on there. But it's just really cool to see how far this figure set has gone. With the repackaging and still be basically complete. I thought that was really cool, and at a discount, $6. So it's not the most rare figure or anything like that. Yeah, the name of the figure is not even here. It's I believe Titanium Man. Yeah, Titanium Man. Yeah, the front packaging is gone. It doesn't even indicate who it is anymore. But really neat to find this guy all bashed together and still pretty much complete. But anyways, this is my casual peek into my Goody Haul report for the first week of June. Enjoy the new month, and we'll see you guys next time.